Alright, in today's video, what I'm going to be showing you is how to remove a motor from a dirt bike frame. This process is pretty similar, you know, with 2-stroke and 4-stroke dirt bikes. There may be a few small differences, but watching these videos should help you understand better what you have to do. What I'm going to be demonstrating today on is a 2007 RM125. And I know this, well, I'm not going to waste time. We're going to get right into it. Alright guys, the first thing you want to do is remove this pipe. And to remove this pipe, you also have to remove the silencer and this side plastic, because you need to remove the side plastic to get to the silencer. Okay, so what you're going to need is an 8mm wrench. That's what I have for this. And basically you're going to just take the side panels off. Your bike may have different bolts, but this is basically what you want to do. Now that the bolts are removed, you can just pop the side panel off. It's out the way. Alright, next you want to remove the bolt from the silencer to free the silencer away from the pipe. And on this bike, there's only one bolt that connects the silencer down, so I'll remove this. Oh, something I forgot to say, there's also a nut on the back. So you'll need a 10mm wrench. I'm sure that's a 10. Yeah. So what you want to do is put your wrench on the back to hold the nut. There we go. Alright, and now that I've removed this bolt and the nut, you can just slide it out with most bikes, unless they have a clamp right here. But most 2-strokes won't have a clamp. 4-strokes will, I'm pretty sure, most of them. And what I like to do is put the bolt back on the spot where I got it from, so I'll remember where each bolt is. That way I'm not scrambling around looking for bolts when it's time to connect everything back together. Alright, next we have the pipe, and the pipe is usually connected in 3 places on a 2-stroke. It's going to be connected here close to the frame where the silencer connects. Then it's going to be connected here on this like anti-vibrating bracket or whatever you want to call it, but it's connected there. Then it's also going to be connected here by the springs. The springs connect the pipe to the head. That's the only thing that holds a 2-stroke pipe to the bike. So you're going to pop those off too. Okay, now that you've disconnected all of the bolts and the springs, all you're going to do is wiggle and pull, and it should come right out. Sometimes it might seem a little scary pulling on it like this, but you won't hurt anything. And normally if you just keep wiggling, it'll come off. Pop right off. Alright guys, the next thing you want to do after you remove the pipe is remove the coolant and the oil. You don't have to go in any particular order, but I'm going to remove the coolant first. And normally you can spot the drain bolt because it'll have an extra washer. Some bikes it may not, but if it's not a bolt with an extra washer or that looks different or is smaller, then I would try the one at the bottom first. But this bike has an extra washer on the drain bolt. All right. All these fucking flies. What the fuck? Oh shit. God damn. Okay. Ain't that a beach? Got it all over myself. Ah shit. Alright guys, a good tip for making the coolant come out faster, you want to pop the cap on the radiator. I'm going to show you the difference what happens when you pop the cap. Oh, if I can get it off. Yeah. Oh shit. Damn. Ah, I got it all on myself. Get off me, damn flies. All right, what you're gonna want to do next is remove the oil drain plug. I don't know if you can see that, but this one is a 14 millimeter. So you're gonna get up under there. There we go. All right. And yep, so one right you all out. All right, next you want to take the tank off. On a lot of bikes you won't have to take the tank off to remove the motor, but since this bike has the motor mount's covered by the tank, you'll have to take that off. And the tank mounts are behind the fender, so you have to remove the fenders, the seat, and the tank to remove this motor. All right, there's a bolt here on the seat, bolt here. Then you have to take these off. I have to cut that zip tie. And then there are mounts under there. All right, now that you've removed the side panel and the seat and the radiator scoops or shrouds, there's a tank mount right here on both sides for the RM125. Some tanks are mounted up top right here, so you'll have to remove that, but on this bike it's right here. So you want to go ahead and remove that bolt. One thing that I forgot to mention is that the tank will have this like rubber strap on it, so you can just get some needle nose pliers and pull it off. Some of them, they're a lot harder to put on than they are to take off, so that's something to be mindful of when you're going to reinstall it. Now you want to disconnect the fuel line. And sometimes you gotta break it loose with some pliers or something just to get it twisting, and then you can pull it right off. Make sure you turn the fuel off before you try that. So yep, now you can just go ahead and pull the tank off. Damn it, I thought I turned that off. Alright, next you're going to want to remove the radiator hose. Just get a Phillips screw head driver or a 6mm, I believe it is, socket. We're gonna go ahead and pull that off. You're also gonna remove the one from the cylinder head. Got that off. Now up next, you want to remove the chain. So to remove the chain, you'll find the master link right there. And what I like to do is get it on the sprocket like that. Now I've gotten good at removing them with regular prop pliers. I just set the one side right there, and then use the other side to just sit there and clip it. There we go. Now once you get it like that, it's pretty much a cakewalk. You can just, God doggone it. Alright, now that that's off, going to just pull this. Oh, we're gonna be difficult today, huh? Alright, so got that off. That's the clip. Then after that, it's pretty much just go ahead and get that off. Got that. And the chain comes right off. Chain off. Next, you could remove the shifter lever and also the kickstart lever and the brake